everybody! I just wanted to come on to say I'm four weeks pregnant. Oh my god. Actually, I'll be 5 weeks pregnant tomorrow. I found out that I was pregnant on Tuesday, and that was December 6th. So, December 6th, I found out I was 4.5 weeks pregnant. And so the baby will be due more than likely like August 12th will be the due date, 2017. So I'm still really trying to wrap my head around it and get over. I have a lot of fears and worries and concerns just from the experience that I had with the C-section with Jake Jr. So it's really hard to be 100% excited and be like, yeah, you know, because I know that in the end, things, you know, anything could happen in the very, you know, like when it comes time to deliver and stuff. I am going to try for a VBAC, which is vaginal birth after C-section cesarean. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to be looking into that some and kind of just preparing myself for what to expect as far as that goes. And I'm already thinking about weaning because, you know, I'm now going to be eating for myself, the baby, and Jake Jr. because Jake Jr. still nurses often. We're also thinking about how we're going to announce it to our family because, you know, nobody knows really. Well, my mom knows because she lives in Florida, so, you know, it's not like we could really do like an in-person announcement for her. So she knows, and we're going to Concord this weekend to do Christmas with my husband's family, and so we're probably going to tell them while we're there. And then we're not sure if we're going to tell my my real dad and my stepmom like sometime soon, or if we're gonna wait till Christmas. I'm not really sure on that. So anyways, it's still very early. Anything could happen. I've actually been pregnant. This is the 3rd time. The first time I was pregnant was right before I was pregnant with Jake Jr. I got pregnant and I had a miscarriage at 5 weeks. So I know that anything can happen, and tomorrow I will be 5 weeks. I don't think I'm going to have a miscarriage with this one because I am having such strong symptoms, and I don't even think I don't think I even had such strong symptoms when I was pregnant with Jake Jr. So, like, I have a feeling that this pregnancy is sticking. And, I'm still kind of shocked, like, not shocked that it happened, but shocked that I'm actually going to do this again. Like, I'm actually going to be pregnant again, and then I'm going to have another baby, and then I'm going to have 2 babies. I'm going to go through the whole newborn stage again. Like, that part is like, are you really going to do that again? Oh my god. So, I don't know when I'm gonna sleep again. Like, I don't sleep at night already. So now I'm not gonna sleep for a couple more years. This will be our last pregnancy. This will be our last baby. And so I am going to try and savor every moment and cherish every moment and record every moment and just really live in every moment, because this is the last time that I'm going to be pregnant. This is the last time for me. And so that kind of makes me feel like, okay, yes, it's going to be hard again, and yes, you know, you're going to have to go through all of this all over again, but it's the last time. Like, literally, you need to You need to live in it, because you're not going to ever get this again. Like, for the rest of your life, you'll never be pregnant again. I mean, that's a lot to it's such an ultimatum, you know. But anyways, we did plan to have a second child. We actually had been saying for the longest time that this was it. Jake Jr. was going to be an only child. We don't need any more than one, you know, yada, yada, yada. And also because the C-section was so hard on me physically and then mentally and emotionally, and it took me so long to recover from it. And, you know, the first year with a baby is, I think, the most difficult, because it was just so hard, I feel like. So we were just kind of like, all right, we did it, let's not do that again. And then last month, pretty much like last month, we were just talking and we both were like, I think that we should have another child. And I tell you, anytime that we have said let's get pregnant, we are pregnant within 2 weeks. So yeah, I just have really good tracking of my cycles, and I have a very on-time cycle. So I know when I'm ovulating and when I'm ovulating heaviest and everything. So yes, I planned it, but then I was also kind of like, but if it doesn't happen, that's cool with me too. Like, I really kind of, like, maybe 60% of me was like, we're gonna make another baby, and then 40% of me was like, let's not. So the first one out. So anyways, and then let's see. So in the past, so okay, basically I've been pregnant for 3 weeks. In the past 3 weeks, I have been on a huge cooking, baking frenzy. I have been making and baking my butt off, like, just so much. I already like cooking and baking, but this was like, I was like, I want to make banana nut bread, and I would go in the kitchen and freak out and make banana nut bread or apple pie bread. And I mean, I was just baking a lot and eating a lot. and I was also having a lot of irritability. My patience was so short on Jake Jr. And Jake Jr. was being so much more clingy than he normally, like, he was just wanting me every second, it seemed like, and it was racking my nerves. It was hard, and I was just having so much anxiety. I was like, I can't deal with you. Why do you need me every second? Just go play. Because he's normally such an independent child, so the fact that he wouldn't just go play and he was needing me when I did not want to be needed was hard for me. So definitely some irritability, and my face was breaking out like crazy. I mean, I was having like teenage acne breakouts, and I have no makeup on my face, so you can see I'm still breaking out. This is nothing compared to what it was the last 2 weeks. Horrible, to the point where I'm like, I spent $70 on some Paula's Choice to help the breakouts, because I was like, I have no idea what's going on. Turns out I'm pregnant. I've been super bloated and full-filling, like, but very, very bloated. So that was one symptom that I almost forgot. Yeah, so let me show you my 4-week baby bump. Okay. Wow, and I just had lunch, so yeah, it definitely looks a lot bigger than normal, I think. I kind of always have this little pooch, but it's definitely, you can tell that I'm like a little bloated, a little swollen right here. Yay, I'm pregnant! And this is my first pregnancy update.